What is up, everybody? This is Xerox1195, and I am bringing you a commentary of me playing MLB 2K11. I've just gotten the game a couple of days ago, so I've just been new to this, everything that's been going on here. But I'm going to be doing my player mode, and my nickname is B-Mills, so that's my first name, because I didn't want to put my actual first name in here, because I knew I might do a couple of videos, so I didn't want to do that. So basically what this is it just takes me through my journey. It doesn't take us like as a team or as a dynasty. It's just me, one single player. And right off the bat, I get a home run. That's my first of the year, so I feel pretty proud about that. And I decided to, make my trot around the bases, so I felt pretty good about that one because that was my first home run in Double A. And yes, I am in Double A. Because that's just the way you start out, and then I'll from there, excuse me, from there I'll go up to AAA, and then from there I'll hopefully get into the majors. And then, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into what I was going to be talking about for today. I umpire, for those of you who don't know. I do like little kid umpiring. That's like all I could do, and I just do baseball. The tournament has started last night. Yep, the tournament started last night, and I umpired one of the very first games to be opened up. And I gotta tell you, I was a little scared going into it because you're pressured to make the right call, and if you don't make the right call, then you're gonna be bad. You're gonna be looked upon. You're gonna be talked to by the coaches, and it's not a good feeling. Luckily, this being my third season as an umpire, I've kind of known, what it's like to, oh yeah, by the way, that was a sweep play. Have you ever seen a shortstop go behind the back, like no looking, basically, toss it to the second baseman? Sure, there's been some, but that was pretty sweet, even though, yes, it is a video game. So anyway, back to the topic. So like I said, I was umpiring, and it was my principal's team, or my old principal, who was principal at my middle school. He ended up being the coach of the team that I was umpiring, or one of the coaches. And it was a little, it's a little pressuring because you don't want it to look bad, like bad upon to you, or I guess that's how you put it. But yet again, you want to make the right call and make sure that you also look kind of good. So. And this being the third time that I umpired him, I think I umpired him pretty well, or at least his team, perhaps. And I still forget, I still don't remember some of the controls, so I got out there. But anyway, so yeah, so there's a little pressure in that, but it's not that much. So anyway, so we were umpiring, or I was umpiring his team, and it was first and second, and it was getting down to it. And by the way, they were the #1 seed in the tournament, and the team that they were playing were like one of the very bottom seeds in the tournament, and the score was 10-4 in the bottom of the 6th inning. And for those of you who play rec league, it's usually a 6-inning ball game. So it was 10-4. The worser team was up, the team with the lower seed was up, so there's a little bit of an upset going on. And and so basically what happened was first and second, and there was a ball hit down to third very sharply, and from what I thought, I thought he was safe. The runner, another runner from the second who was running third, I thought he was safe, so I called him safe. And I gotta tell you, the other team had some unnice words to say to me, but it's just the way it is. And eventually that didn't become out to be the end factor of the game, thank God, or else I would have felt horrible about myself. But you still want to make the right call. So for those of you who play baseball, just a little heads up. When you play baseball, just try to be nice with umpires. Don't smirk off their call or anything like that, because that doesn't make them feel good. And trust me, I know from experience. And then if you're the umpire, well, there's not many umpires here, so I guess I won't say anything about that. Well, I'm just saying, just make sure you kind of just be nice to them. I mean, surely they're gonna miss a call here and there. That's just the way it is. That's just the way baseball runs. I mean, their mind isn't made to make 100% of the calls your way every time. Eventually, some every time you make a call, one team's going to get mad if it's a bang bang play. So anyway, yeah, and sorry about this crappy audio. It's a little fuzzy. I've been trying to work on it for like at least an hour, so I'm tired of working on it. I decided I was just going to do it, screw around with it, and just talk into here. And I can tell it's already not very good. It's a little fuzzy, but whatever. That's just the way it's going to be. So, so let's see. So yeah, so basically, like I said, umpiring is it's one of the more tougher referee jobs that you would have in the sporting business. I think hockey actually ranks number two because of some of the coaches you have to deal with, especially in rec league. I mean, they're brutal. Um, and then I think baseball. I think baseball is kind of number one. Football is different from everything than what it's actually about. Because baseball, it's a bang bang play, and the coaches are watching. The umpire make the call. So that's a little bit of peer pressure. And by the way, just found out Ohio State had to vacate all their wins. So thank God. That makes me really happy. So now finally justice has been served in the NCAA. I know they've been on probation for 2 years. Tressel has been given a $250 fine. Yeah, probation for 2 years. 0-13 in 2010 season. Given up Sugar Bowl. Given up basically everything. Everything's off. That's it. So that makes me feel a whole lot better. I think I ended up going 3 for 3 here if I didn't strike out in this one. So yeah, this has been going pretty well so far as the player mode. I really enjoy it, and it's a lot of fun. Because I used to play one on my iPod, and it's obviously probably not quite as good as the quality as this is going to be. So I am striking right here. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This is the Xerox 195. Sorry about the bad audio quality, and peace.